Welcome, everyone, to the inaugural performance of the NYC Emerging Artists Project. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. In the last 10 days, we've had a total of 30 rehearsal hours to set 2 entirely new pieces and a revival of an extremely complicated finale piece. Not to mention, there were a couple days where it was over 90 degrees in the studio. Despite these constraints, I've seen these artists come together and create what I know is going to be a fabulous, fabulous show. And I can't wait for you all to see it. Before we begin, I just want to say a couple things. Between the second and third piece, there will be a longer pause. And as my dear friend and mentor, Moreau Magloire, always says, if you have any devices that could contribute to the music, please turn them on silent. With all that being said, we'll get started. I'd love to welcome our first choreographer, Margarita Armas.
Thank you so much. I'm Margarita. I created a PAW for 2 female dancers. What really drove this work was to start the music. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I also tend to take a lot of inspiration from nature. I'm currently based in Washington State, so it's just an amazing place to be. And so you might see a little bit of that, a little bit of inspiration intertwining, and I really hope you enjoy. Yes.
love that piece. It's just incredible. But luckily, it doesn't stop there. I'd like to introduce our next choreographer, Asa Desiderio.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much to Annabelle for having us. This is truly a dream come true. Everything that we've got to do over the past 2 weeks, I couldn't be prouder of my dancers. This next piece is called Select Mannerisms. It's about a trio who speedruns the grief process while also exploring themes of maturity. It's about being sad on your birthday and feelings like that. I'm very lucky to have collaborated with my very dear friends on original music for this piece. So the second movement, the second track of music that you'll hear is completely original music made by some very talented Miami-based rock musicians. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Take it away, Select Manners.
Parents got divorced when I was 5 years old. And I saw my father about 3 times a year after that. And when he found out that he had cancer, he decided to bring me here. And he gives me this big pink seashell. And he says to me, son, the answers are all inside of there. And I'm all, what? But then I realized that the shell's empty. There's no point to any of this. It's all just a random lottery of meaningless tragedy and a series of near escapes. So I take pleasure in the detail. Quarter pounder with cheese. So good. Sky about 10 minutes before it started to rain. A moment where your laughter becomes a cackle. And I sit back and I ride my own melon.
An alligator prince with crocodile tears, too many to count. Permanent head cold dreams, awash in your love, falling in and out. Time is luck, and I wish ours overlapped more, or for longer. Orange leaves, but we're the ones falling off trees. The first time I took the mask off, just had another one on underneath. I'm just melted wax on a birthday cake. Another year fades away, charcoal crushed, pixie fever, angel dust. Stuck in a wasteland we covered in glitter and broadcast just for a little serotonin. Self-sabotage at best, under your spell. But you know what they say, if you want a job done right, you gotta do it yourself. This palace was crystal, but the world was a cruel joke. What is there between us, if not a little annihilation?
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patience. The next and final piece is choreographed by a dear friend of mine, Ugo Siri. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to be here throughout the residency or tonight because he's on an internship in Tuscany. Oh, poor guy, right? Anyway, luckily, he trusted me enough to... I have no idea where that's coming from. That's not even the music. But anyway, moving right along. So Ugo choreographed this piece, and he explained to me that he was inspired by his time training at San Francisco Ballet, which is where he was when he originally choreographed it. In his training there, they focus a lot on cross-training, and so he described to me that this piece is really just an ode to the athleticism of dance. He also explained that his choreographic inspirations are Balanchine and Forsyth, and he's always very drawn and inspired by the music that he choreographs to. But anyway, moving right along, please enjoy Untitled for 6. This is like a dream come true. I really hope you'll join us. We're having a reception right in this room in just a few minutes. That way we can all toast to these artists on an amazing job well done.